Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? I'm trying to get this stuff set up, y'all. Make sure my camera in the right spots. How y'all doing this morning?
Well, good morning, Miss Queen. How you doing?
Hi, Miss Queen. I'm getting stuff together right here. I'm gonna turn on my camera in a minute. How you doing this morning? Let me find you on my chat. Hold on just a second. Thank you for coming. Let me see. Trying to pull you up on my chat.
Shit, I'm well.
That's good. That's good. That's good to hear. Out here, it's a beautiful, it's a nice little breeze
What
out.
up, too?
It's hot, but it's a nice little breeze out here. And we just out here. Hold on, I'm trying to find my chat.
She said, want to make a breakfast sandwich.
A breakfast. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds real good. That sounds real good. I'm actually gonna have me a breakfast sandwich right now.
You talk too much.
That sounds real good. I'm actually gonna have me a breakfast sandwich right now.
Turn it down.
Oh, I need to turn it down, y'all. I always forget to turn it down. But thank y'all for coming in. Uh, hey, Naturally too. How you doing this morning? Neff, good morning to you too, Queen. Just dropping in to show support. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Let me turn
What
my
up, Lady
camera on,
Sky? How
y'all.
you doing? Good morning.
Let me turn my camera on, y'all.
You're welcome.
Hi, Lady Sky. How you doing this morning? What y'all? You got my coffee?
And she said, thanks for coming to our live this morning, too.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I try to get around much as I can, y'all. I try to get around much as I can. But I'm out here getting ready to have. Let me show y'all what I'm gonna have, y'all. What? Pick this bag up. This chair move when I want the camera to fall. Okay, there we go. Don't want the camera to fall on me. I'm gonna have me some Burger King breakfast this morning, y'all, with my coffee.
I can't sit on here by her, but what up, y'all? I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm right here. You know what I mean?
Let me see if they got what I need in this bag. They didn't bring one of my drinks. Okay.
They gonna give me a refund.
One of my drinks didn't come. Hi, Anisha. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
Good morning.
What up, Anisha? How you doing? Good
I'm trying
morning.
to see if they got what I'm supposed to have in this bag, y'all.
Good
Yes.
morning, Ryan.
They always getting something wrong. Okay. They always
Ryan
getting.
Beamer says, good morning.
Hi, Ryan. Thank you for coming in. Good morning. What y'all having? Y'all got some
I mean,
coffee
he
this
says,
morning?
hi. He says, hi, lady.
y'all got. I got me a breakfast sandwich, and King Zachariah got him a
What up, Word? How you doing? Good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning, Word. Thank you for coming in. He got him a burger, and I got breakfast. So
What up, Young Riz?
hi,
Uh,
Riz. Thank you for coming.
Word says, I appreciate you, sis. Powerful incitement and inspiration. Good
Yes, that was
inspiring
a nice
conversation
that
last
was a
night.
real nice conversation last night. Y'all go over to Word and see his live from last night. It's some really powerful information over there that y'all that needs to be heard, y'all. Make sure y'all do that. Yeah, I'm glad you're good, Riz. Thank you for coming in. Make sure y'all check that out. It was really nice, y'all. It was really nice, and I think people need to
What
to
up,
hear
Riz?
it. So y'all make sure y'all
This is what y'all boy got right here.
yeah, he got a what is that, double whopper,
Yeah, a double whopper.
fries, and yeah.
Yeah, I seen them hash browns. Get y'all some, baby. Get y'all some. Get y'all some.
We got hash brown. I got hash brown coffee, and we supposed to have two lemonades, but they only brought one.
What up,
So
Rizzle? How you doing?
y'all excuse me 1 second. Lord, thank you for the food that we're about to receive. Thank you for everything you do for us, Father. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen, amen,
Amen.
amen. Always be glory to God. Hmm. But It's a nice little breeze out here today. This morning, y'all. And King Zachariah went and got me some breakfast. Surprised me with some breakfast. I'm not really a breakfast person, but eating this early. So I usually just have my coffee and I'll eat in the evening time. But he came with breakfast, so I'm gonna see if I can get it. I wasn't waiting for you to hit the link. Get you with that going down every Thursday, different topic. Yeah, that was a really nice live word, and I'm glad I was able to come up on the panel and share some of my story. Everybody have a different story to tell, and you'll be amazed. Sometimes they can be similar. I should say similar
baby.
in a sense, in a way, especially when it comes to women. A lot of women went through some of the same things. And we can relate to each other really well.
But Queen said maybe one day y'all can collaborate on work on a workout.
Oh yeah, you know what?
Mocha, really?
That
Mocha, stop!
come what you Mocha
God,
Mocha. She she over here hurting herself in the door, y'all. 1 second. Jeez. Louise, 1 second, y'all.
you have to have it.
Mm-mm-mm. I don't know what she over there freaking out for.
Stop.
I, you know what? Do you want to take her in for a minute? Take her in for a minute while we doing this because she gon' I
No,
can't.
she just got stuck under the door.
Right? How she get in the door?
Because she was laying down and then she had got up real quick.
Oh, and the door came open.
Yeah,
Make sure it's all the way closed.
yeah, it is now.
Y'all, sorry about that. No, that was loud. My dog was over there freaking out like, what is going on?
I couldn't even get up in time, y'all. The last she got herself loose.
Y'all, I'm scared to sit my stuff down. Using ants, they terrible in the summer. They are terrible in the summer. But I'll see. I'll see if I can put them right here, y'all. I know. I'm ghetto. I'm ghetto. Like she did not sit. She did not push that right there. It says the word. Y'all be late. Y'all be late. I be half sleep. Yeah, word. He always going late, and my schedule has changed. So I'm kind of surprised I was even up last night because I didn't change my schedule. I usually before at first I was staying up all night into the morning, but then I changed my schedule before the 4th of July, so I'd be able to be up in the daytime. So I didn't that I got a whole different schedule now. Mm.
Get y'all some, baby. That's a Swiss cheese.
I know the scammer's trying to start calling y'all. Let me show y'all what I got. I got me a. I'm gonna even eat my egg today. I ain't gonna take it off. I usually take this kind of egg off because I like the round one, the one that's I like the round egg that look like a bull egg. Mocha, lay down, baby, lay down now. Thank you. So I'm gonna see what that tastes like, y'all. Look good. Get you some. Get you some. Let me taste it, y'all. Mm. That's good. But yeah, I'm not gonna be able to see y'all comments. Let me see. So y'all, yeah, I be working out with you sometimes, Sunkiss. I do what I can do, but I be moving around with you and a few other people I work out with. Try to get my little exercise on. I be sitting there on my uh little
Bad.
bean bag.
Bad. Green bag bad.
Oh, it's a huge one. My whole body can fit on it, but I sit on that and I exercise do what I can do from there. But Mocha, lay down, baby. If I can get someone to host the show, I can go early, but the weekend, yeah, I know where you got your schedule because you got your babies. You're the only person I know in the chair, so I think it would be great for that video. Yeah, that would be. I would have to set it up in my set my thing up in my living room or something. My bean bag, but that would be nice. Um, I have to get back to you on it. I don't want to say yes and then I always like to tell people what I'm actually gonna do. So we'll have to talk about it. But y'all, I gotta share a drink with King Zachariah because
Almost gone, y'all.
they didn't bring one of my drinks. And if y'all know about King Zachariah, he be drinking all the drink up. Mm-hmm. He already drank half of it, more than half. You got lemonade. How you gonna drink up all the drink before you finish your food?
I have to drink when I eat, while I'm eating. Got to. It's a must.
Yeah, but
The city,
the city be running stop
the
signs, y'all.
doggone light company just ran the doggone stop sign. That's crazy, bro.
They don't care. I know they see. It's like a little hill coming up, but you can still see that stop sign. Ain't no way they can't see that big old stop sign right there. And they be the ones flying through there like they on the expressway somewhere. But we got up and he ordered me some breakfast and stuff, and I was like, okay, guess I'll be eating it online. But I'm gonna go to the store. It's hot out there. Make sure you is it real hot where you at, Sunkiss? I see if Marlene wants to host and we can go early. Oh, you and Sunkiss talking, yeah. Yeah, um your lives I since I changed my schedule word, I usually have to catch your replays most of the time. Since I changed my schedule, but I stayed up last night because I knew you was gonna do that women's panel. I thought that was a really good idea.
Leave it. Leave it.
Mocha, hey! Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna do this with you today. Didn't I say I wasn't doing this with you today? Mocha, leave it. You know she get on that bus. You know she get up, lay down. You know what? Take her in. I'm not doing this with her today. I know you can just okay. I know he didn't just drink all the drink, y'all.
I'm about to take care of it.
I know he just now didn't we just say he drunk on his half already, y'all? Why he pick it up and drink all of it?
Hey, baby.
See what I'm talking about?
Baby, look at me. Look at me, sweetheart. You know how when you had that lump in your throat?
Okay, so what I'm supposed to have?
And they just go.
So what?
I forgot. I'm sorry.
So what I supposed to have in my throat? He told me he won't worry about his lump in his throat, y'all. I'm telling on you.
I'm about to go get you some.
I'm telling on you.
I'm about to get you something to drink right now.
Okay? It says I can just have to take that. And yeah, he just drank it all up. He didn't leave me none, some kids. He didn't leave me none, okay? So now I got to sip on my coffee with my breath.
Hey, Tay, how you doing? Good morning.
Good morning, Tay. Thank you for coming in. Just sitting out here having me a little burger, a little breakfast, and coffee. And I'll be showing the look um the little thing in a little while the caterpillar. He did he must have been doing something last night because he didn't turn himself all the way around.
Who, baby? Me?
Hmm.
Who, me?
Yep, but just having a little breakfast.
I used to make the butterfly.
Mm-hmm. What you be need to be doing is going and getting me something to drink.
I got
Mm-hmm. Thank you. You done drunk all the drink from me, y'all. Give me a cold water out of there.
you. I'm sorry, baby.
You ain't sorry. You know what you was doing. Yeah. Okay. How people say they sorry when they know what they doing? Now I just picked my cup up and said he not ready to drunk his half. How is you sorry for that? Mm-mm. No sir. No sir. He did that on purpose. But it's really good, y'all. It's even good with the egg. I usually take this egg off, but it ain't that bad with this egg.
Let me taste
It's not that bad. It's really hot. It's hot out here, but it was a little breeze. I guess I'll get it back in a minute. It comes and goes.
it. Get back, mom. Back.
The breeze comes and goes, but yeah, Burger King. I mean, these restaurants, like when you order from them now, they always either forget something or make something wrong. Put her up. Don't bring her back out right now. Um, they either getting something wrong or not delivering, giving something, bringing something. It's crazy. And then when you call and complain, then they be like, "Oh, we're so sorry. We make sure we handle that." Okay, thank you. But what y'all doing this morning? I'm trying to read y'all comments and everything. Hey Tamika, thank you for coming in. Just out here having me a little Burger King breakfast and my coffee. I had a nice I had a nice cold lemonade that King Zachariah just shrunk all up. Hey Dueno, thank you for coming in. It, I appreciate if everybody hit the like coming in. I appreciate it. What y'all doing this morning? Y'all having breakfast? Y'all having coffee? I'm just now getting. Oh, you just now getting up, son, kids. Now you gotta go out in the heat. Go to the store. Y'all gotta be. It's been really hot. You gotta be careful in this heat, and it be sometimes it be that real dry heat. Be so muggy and sticky. I'm a I'm I'm gonna go get some stuff. Yeah, that's gonna be good, son, kids. That's gonna be real good. A breakfast sandwich. I don't usually eat breakfast, but King Zachariah he brought me this breakfast today, so well ordered this breakfast today, so I'm going ahead and eat it. But I drink my coffee in the morning, and I usually don't eat till until the evening. So I ain't gonna complain though. I'm going ahead and eat it. But if I eat now, then I probably don't eat too much later at all. Watching this car, y'all. Some people be doing some weird stuff. Um, she's salty, y'all. I'm about her. You sure did gonna buy me another. You know I love my lemonade. You know I love my lemonade. You got a client. Oh, you got a client in the hour, Sunkiss. Uh, did I miss anybody's comment? So yeah, but we just enjoying the outdoors again today. I decided that I'm probably just gonna I'm gonna do my I'm gonna try to do my lives from Monday through Friday, and then give me some time to do other stuff that I need to do on the weekend. So it'll probably be Monday through Friday. I'm give my little self a little off day on Saturday and Sunday. But um, I gotta get some I gotta get some washing done and a few other things. Did I have cold water in there? I hope I had a cold water, y'all. Cause that lemonade was really good. I got one little sip out of it. I got one little sip out of it. Mm, mm, thank you. Cold water. You never go wrong with cold water though.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna do this, y'all. Hold on. Can never go wrong with cold water. Hmm. Mocha, what you do? Mocha. Oh, she over there.
Oh, she's scratching. Oh
Mm. Um. Okay. Now he done took my lemonade. Okay. He done drunk all my lemonade, and then he bring me water that's all the way frozen and only got like a sip of water, two of water in it. Now what I supposed to do with that, y'all?
Gotcha.
Y'all tell me. King Zachariah cutting up, y'all. He cutting up today. He cutting up today. He gonna drink all my lemonade and then bring me a sip of water. Hey Jerry, thank you for coming in. Get a new one. I love to see you with some children. I bet it's hilarious. we have fun when I'm around kids. We have fun. That's for sure.
Lay down. Lay down. Man, lay
Mhm.
down. Here.
You be doing all kinds of stuff.
Hey, y'all. I've been pranked so many times.
Oh, so he
Don't know
trying
what
to get
to
me back.
believe.
He said
Gotcha.
he been pranked so many times, so he trying to get me back. Okay,
Yeah.
you know he done started something again,
In
right?
your face.
You know he done started something again, right? Mm-hmm.
Drinking coffee. They
I'm
got
a,
something to drink.
I'm gonna let him have
Drinking
his
coffee.
minute.
Drinking coffee, nature girl.
Mm-hmm.
Drinking coffee.
I'm gonna give him y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna get him right. You know I'm gonna get him. That was pretty good, y'all. I ain't eat all my I ain't eat all these though, but I ain't gonna eat all of them because I'm full. But um, oh, you trying to get me back on live, huh? Hmm. Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
It's around that time. I need to get back to the store, y'all.
Oh, you don't.
Don't eat my. Look, he ready to eat these too, and he didn't. Put them in. You can eat them because I probably won't eat them. But yeah, I'm gonna get them back,
You gonna drink a coffee?
y'all. Drink a little of this coffee, and I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what the caterpillar doing today.
Hey, world toys, what's up?
Hi, World Toys. Thank you for coming in. I don't even think I have him at all. Oh, I do. I got you. I'm already subscribed to you. I was making sure. Uh, thank you for coming in. You just missed breakfast. Just had breakfast. Still got me a little coffee, and I'm about to trying to get around this chair so I don't knock nothing over y'all. Show y'all what's going on with this morning. He look a little different. Look like he been working last night or something. Because it looked like he then wrapped himself a little bit more. I wonder, can y'all see that? Look like he done wrapped himself a little bit more.
How you doing, Joshua?
Good morning, Joshua. Thank you for coming in. Uh, yeah, it looked like he didn't because the sticks. I know he turned himself over because the sticks was on the bottom and now they on the top. So he was doing something last night, trying to put himself into that cocoon. I don't think that. Oh, you know what he had because it's some more that Remember I told y'all the stuff that looks like spider webs. It's some more of that stuff in the jar, and I cleaned the jar yesterday, so he was doing something last night. But he's completely wrapped. He's completely wrapped. Uh oh, did I move him? I think I moved him a little bit, y'all.
Jerry said he had sausage and biscuits and hash browns with orange juice.
Oh, that sounds good. Hey Tam Tam, thank you for coming in. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good, Jared. I just had a Burger King. It was a sausage, egg, and cheese croissant. That's what I just had, and a sip of lemonade. I had a little sip of lemonade. Okay. Yeah, can y'all see that though? I hope y'all can see it pretty good. He done wrapped himself up a little bit more. He done turned himself around, and I'm trying to let y'all know like the different. But this is day 3. Like when I first got him, he was walking around. Yesterday, when I got up, he had already wrapped himself up. So I cleaned everything out of his jar, and now today it looks like he didn't wrap himself again and turned himself or something. So maybe he needed to be turned a certain way. So he done turned himself a little bit more, and yeah, we're gonna see what happens tomorrow. I've been documenting it. So I documented that yesterday is when he first got into went into um, starting his cocoon, and today he turned himself. So I've been documenting the process, and anybody that hasn't been in here through the process, I found him on the porch. It's a caterpillar, and what I'm going to do is let him. I'm going to look at the process from when he goes into his cocoon and comes out, and then I'm going to release him. But I'm going to document the process of him. If you want to see the process, you have to go back to my um, last 2 lives and watch them when I first got him, and then yesterday when he first went into the cocoon. So that's what he looks like now, y'all. That's what he looks like now. So we'll see what he do tomorrow. Look at y'all comments. Hi Letitia, thank you for coming in. Oh, you missed it, word. Here, I'll let you see.
Now he said he missed me pranking me.
Oh yeah. Oh oh yeah. You gonna have to go back for that one. But I got him. I got him. I got him. Mhm. Oh you. I got him. Mhm. Yeah, but some kids. Yeah, I have a lot of fun with kids because I like to let them
She said he's already in his cocoon.
Mhm. He went into it yesterday, Letitia. I got up yesterday. Yesterday morning, I woke up and he had put himself in a cocoon already. And so I came out here and it's on the live from yesterday, but I leave it, Mocha. I cleaned his jar out, took all the stuff out of his jar, and now today he didn't turn himself. He didn't turn himself over because yesterday the sticks was at the bottom and he didn't turn himself over and it looked like he's still been wrapping himself because I see some of the stuff inside of the jar that I cleaned yesterday. So yeah, he already trying to get himself into the process.
Where it said just a sip.
Yeah, just a sip. Mhm. I got him. Leave it, Mocha. Come on now. You already know what not to do. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. You already know not to do it. How many days we gotta go out, come out here and do the same thing, girl? Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Y'all. Great Queen food show last night. Leave it. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Mocha, lay down. Leave it. Can I say leave it? Huh? Okay, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I don't want to hear. Sorry, y'all. She would not listen for a second. She would not listen for a second, y'all. Sorry about that. The guy was getting off the bus and walking this way, and she like, wait a minute, where is he coming to? She wasn't having it. Uh, she was not having it. Okay, she wasn't even trying to listen. Letitia, appreciate you, sis. I have to get you on the panel. Just remember, the word was not a part of. You, I'm gonna find out if you've been giving him ideas now. I'm gonna find out where. I'm gonna find out if you've been giving him ideas. uh, Everybody speaking to each other. Yeah, Mocha wasn't having it, y'all. The man was getting off the bus, and I was trying to tell her to stop. She wasn't even listening to me that time at all. I'm like, hold on. I had to. I didn't want that to be too loud in y'all ears, so.
Baby,
Uh, hmm,
favor.
hmm.
Ping my comment I just wrote.
What comment? I'm not pink. What comment you wrote? Support. Oh, okay. I will. I'll ping that. I mean, I Oh, it made me go out. Wait a minute. Uh, yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan that word. If you've been giving him a little pointers in the background,
Yo, yo, if I knew
he said he didn't have nothing to do with that. I ain't giving him nothing to. He's still on your. Oh my god. He said you still on your own. Yeah, he can't. Let me tell you, you wasn't even in here, but he gonna bring his butt. Now, Burger King didn't bring us both our lemonades, so we supposed to share this one.
Huh?
He drank all his. He drank almost more than half. When I picked it up, I said, "Look, y'all, he didn't drink more than half of the drink." I sit it back down, eat my sandwich, and he didn't picked it up, and you can hear him doing this. You can hear the bottom of the cup. I'm like, I know you just did it. And then he go give me some water. I'm like, well, you gotta go give me some water or something. He come with the bottle of water that's all the way froze, and I only had a sip of water in it. Like, really? He trying to get me, y'all.
Hold on, y'all. Now I did try to unthaw it a little bit.
A sip of water and a sip of lemonade. Okay, it's good. It's good. I didn't. I won't. I really didn't need nothing right at that moment.
Man, for sure I already had a sip.
A sip. What a sip gonna do? A sip won't even wet your tongue.
You took the sip. I took a gulp.
Mm-hmm. Y'all can't. You can't share. You can't share no food or no drink with King Zachariah.
No chips either.
You can't share no. He will eat it all up and then be looking at you like, oh, I thought you had enough. But yeah, Mocha wasn't having it. She need to cut that out though.
She's in there bargain now.
She gonna calm down when she figure out I'm not letting her back out. But I had already told her if she keep on, she going in today.
That's okay.
It's too hot.
I'm about to send her back to the gulag.
It's too hot, y'all, to be dealing with all that today. How hot is it where y'all at?
The little fan working though.
Hmm? I hope it do something. Yeah. What? How hot is it where y'all at? Mm-mm-mm. 90 right now.
Wow.
It's still early too, so it's probably gonna get hotter than that, Letitia. Letitia, it's definitely gonna get hotter than that if it's that now. What the temperature say here? I'm sweating and everything.
91.
Oh, it's 91 here now, so it's
It's
probably gonna get hotter.
It's gonna be 93 at 12, 94 at 1, and at 2 it's gonna be 96.
See, it's gonna get up there.
At 3, 97.
Oh, I definitely want to be in up under the air conditioning by the time we get up there. That's horrible.
That's at 3.
That's that weather you be like, oh my goodness. Yeah, it was a really nice discussion last night, Letitia. I really I really I really appreciate Word for letting us up and letting us ladies talk. The high is super. Oh, supposed to be 99. But we should see. Yeah, it's probably. And you know when it's like 99 or in the 90s like that, the real feel like the real feel be even more than that, 100 and something.
What up, Proud?
The index. Good morning, Proud. Thank you for coming in. Hi, Self Care. Thank you for coming in.
What's up, Self Care?
Yeah. Yeah, proud and self care. I just had a little Burger King sandwich and a sip of lemonade, sip of water, and I was showing the process of the showing the process of the caterpillar this morning. He didn't flip himself. He put himself in the cocoon yesterday.
Woo!
He put himself. No. What is that?
Bumblebee.
He put himself in a cocoon yesterday, and today I can't. I checked on him and he flipped himself over, but he's still in the process of putting himself into the cocoon. So this day three. First day I got him. He was walking around. Yesterday when I woke up, he had already put himself in the cocoon, and today it looked like he flipped himself, and he's still in the process of putting himself in the cocoon. Yeah, I'm documenting the process of a caterpillar to a butterfly. Proud. I seen him walking on the porch the other day, and I had King Zachariah to get him, put him in his jar, and I want to see him going to his cocoon, and then I want to see how long it takes from him going to his cocoon till he comes out, and then I'm gonna once he comes out and everything, then I'm gonna release him. But I don't know, but I don't know if she stopped. But I don't know if it's gonna be a caterpillar. I mean a caterpillar, butterfly or a moth. So I appreciate those conversations are necessary and need blessing and right every time. Yeah. So we gonna we definitely gonna see. Yeah, those type of conversations are needed word because you, you know we you don't know how many young ladies that's coming up right now that that needs to hear that and needs to that we can help just by them hearing that. Yeah, but it was definitely a well needed conversation, and it's a lot of more well needed conversations. I'm sure we will have them, you know, as time go by. Hmm?
Give me the okay, and I will go make her be quiet.
No, just leave her be. She gonna do what she did yesterday. She'll stop. But I still got a little coffee though, y'all. It's cold.
See, baby, look, I ain't drink that.
But let me see what we're gonna be talking about today, because that was last night's conversation. Now we're in something new today. But uh, I don't know. I just basically sitting out here enjoying myself.
Let's have a UFO talk.
I was trying to a UFO talk.
Have anybody ever seen a UFO?
What do you say? Iced coffee would be good right now. Yeah, in this heat, you right. Proud. It definitely would be good. Some iced coffee. I'm coffee cold though. I don't know. I just like my hot coffee. I'm creating a thumbnail for the men. Definitely let me know any topics, especially for that segment. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that conversation where because that's well needed too. We need to reach. We definitely the men definitely need to reach. They need to reach these young guys, young men that's coming up because they need a lot of guidance. They need a lot of guidance.
And I'm definitely willing to join that. Join that one.
They definitely need a lot of guidance, and hopefully we can get some really good role model type men on that panel so they can give some vital information to these young guys. You know, we definitely need that. because you know, most of the things that's going on with these the young men today, and even the young women, is because they don't have the guidance that 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 they need. They don't have the same kind of guidance we had when we were growing up. They don't, you know, and they need that, you know, they really do. Proud, you giving me Starbucks vibes. Oh,
Yeah, when he said iced coffee.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Starbucks is really expensive. I remember being in the hospital and King Zachariah was there with me, and every day I was in the hospital, he was going down to Starbucks. I'm like, we ain't gonna have no money. Keep on messing with Starbucks. That stuff is expensive. Starbucks is expensive. I'm like, you gonna go through all the little funds and trying to get Starbucks every day. Yeah, I stayed in the hospital for about a month and a half, and he was there with me every day, you know, and but so he was most of the thing he was eating is he had to buy, you know.
Good morning, Anna Marie.
Good morning, Anne Marie. Let me show you what happened. Let me show you the what the caterpillar did, Anne Marie. Now yesterday, now you see when he was walking around yesterday, he started putting himself into the cocoon. And I came out here and I cleaned the jar, cleaned all that stuff out of the jar from around him. And then today, I'm looking at him and it looks like he flipped himself. And he's still putting himself into a cocoon because I see some of the stuff in the jar. But he went in the cocoon pretty quick. I missed the process of him going into the cocoon. I didn't know he was gonna go that quick. But but he definitely put himself in some type of sack. But that's still not the whole process of the cocoon. So we're gonna see how many days it takes. This is the second day he's been in this wrapped around in here. So we're gonna see what happens. Anne Marie said it's gonna be moth, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Anne Marie said it's gonna be a moth. We're gonna see.
Uncle L is in.
Hi, good morning, Uncle L. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, Anne Marie says it's gonna be a moth, y'all. I'm hoping it ain't gonna be no moth. I want it to be a butterfly. Anne Marie, if it's a moth, King Zachariah is gonna have to go and open that jar and release him.
A furry moth. She said this can be a furry.
A furry moth? Oh my goodness, that's one of them big. That's one of them big scary ones. Look. For real. I ain't gonna open that jar. If it's a moth, King Zachariah gonna open the jar. If it's a butterfly, then I'll open the jar and let him go. He gonna prank you. Oh, he already did this morning, Anne Marie. A little before you just came in here. Oh no. He said the moth man gonna be in here, y'all. Oh my goodness. I got to get back to work. Stay safe and blessed and take care. Thank you for coming in, Proud. Be careful out there in that heat because it's hot. Make sure you stay hydrated. Stay blessed. But yeah, he probably is gonna try to prank me, Anne Marie, because he know I don't. He know I'm scared of moths. He know I'm scared of moths, and that'll be probably perfect time for him to prank me. So I'm gonna be looking. I'm gonna be aware. But he that came in here, he brought me breakfast. He had them to deliver us breakfast. So I had a Burger King sandwich, and they didn't bring both of our drinks. They've only brought one, and it was a lemonade. You know I love my lemonade. So he drinks his half. I pick up the cup, take me a sip, put it back down. I'm sitting here talking and eating and not paying attention. He done picked it up and drunk all of it, Anne Marie. And I'm thirsty. Okay. Then he go in there and bring me water, and I only had a sip of water in there because it's ice. Yeah, he tried to
Not
get me.
just a sip.
he he tried to get me. Yeah, they be messing up a lot now, Anne Marie. I'm like, what is going on? Every time you order something from them or something, either they forgetting something or they bringing you something wrong, or they. It's ridiculous. Anne Marie said that's funny. I got it wrong. Okay, thank you for coming, Anne Marie. I appreciate you. Right, Anne Marie. I know that's right. But I'm gonna get them back. I'll make sure y'all see. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Yeah, but yeah, those topics are definitely very very vital for our young men today. Hmm. I wish they had I wish they had more for. Mm, I wish they had more for our young men to do these days like they used to. See, they used to be we used to be able to go to out here and do. They had little programs for them and things like that. Now, since the pandemic and all that, everything is totally different. So they it's not a lot. It's not a lot that they can do. You know, and all that, and they just out here getting themselves in a world of trouble. So those discussions, you know, and when we having those discussions, um, to try to reach the younger generation, we need to tell them some of our experiences and things like that. To because I think they'll gravitate more to the conversation if it's not just directed to them because you know they feel picked on when when older people come at them certain type of ways. What I mean, they feel picked on, so they don't want to come into the conversation. You know, and but I feel like if if they come into the conversation and it's just them seeing older guys that has been through things and experienced things, just telling their story and things like that, then I think they will gravitate more to the conversation.
Yep.
You know, because when you egging at them and you jabbing at them, that's gonna make them flee. So I think the conversation doesn't need to be um, attacking them or making them feel like everything that they do is wrong, because we've all been there. We've all um, we all had to grow up. We all been children before. We had to grow up to be adults that we are right now. So we had to make our mistakes too, and they had to make their mistakes too. But at the same token, if we show them, give them some of those different if we give them some of our the things that we've been through and some of our experiences, maybe they won't make the same mistakes. They're gonna make their own mistakes, but maybe they won't make those same mistakes. You know what I mean? And maybe even if they do make those mistakes, they'll think twice about how they going about doing whatever it is they're doing. You know, I feel that really strongly. I remind myself if this when I become frustrated. Yes. Yeah, but I think that's going to be a very nice panel,
Yep.
a very nice panel for the young men. Hopefully, I don't know what all guys are coming to your panel word, but hopefully there's some good role model type figures that come up there Because we can get it's some I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. We got some of these guys out here that's grown as they want to be, and they still have a child mentality. They still haven't figured it out themselves. So how can our younger generation learn from that? That's gonna make ignorance with more ignorance. So we definitely need some strong black men up there that has been through those things and can be able to talk about those things and get to the transition when they started to change their mind and do different things and start to become a man or the man that they are today.
Yep. Most
Yes,
definitely.
that's why I brought the topic like that to make it able keep it on the speaker experience and then give advice
Hey,
all
Bonnie.
about the approach. Yes. Hey Bonnie, thank you for coming in. Yes, word definitely because you know and like I said, it shouldn't be no attack. It shouldn't be no attack on the younger generation. I want to tell you, my son, all his friends used to come to me. Like when they wanted to talk about something, you would think like, why these kids always come to you about the stuff they do and this because they have a listening ear. They have someone that's not going to judge them, but it's going to listen to how they feel. You know what I mean? Some people don't get that. So when they find that, they hang on to that. They gravitate toward that. You know what I mean? And if we have the young adults that can come to us and we're not gonna we have a lot of people judging them and oh these kids this and these kids that and they this. Why are they doing those things? Get their point of view of what's going on and how they feel and things like that. Not always jumping down their neck. We can't keep jumping down their neck because that's gonna, like I said, that's gonna make them flee.
Yep.
I'm trying for Cat Daddy and Teeny so far. David, the boy said he would rock out. If I had more time, I can get some of my family. Part two will be definitely. Yeah, that'd be great. Because and and if we can get if you can get people that's been through totally different things. We have some of these men out here that then been in the street life. We have some of these men that that
They had a taste
was
of the street life.
that did certain things in the street life.
Got out
You
of
know
it.
what I'm saying? And we need all of that because certain different experiences means a lot to be able to hear. Because every situation is not the same. You know what I mean? So we definitely need some versatile um, experiences to be able to bring that to light. Definitely do.
Yep.
Hey, these days the woman have to yeah. These days the woman have to. Yes, you right, Sunkiss. We Word had a panel yesterday with the women speaking, trying to speak uh, of their experience from a child to from a girl to a woman, and that was a really really great conversation. And also, you know, putting out some things that we will want for the young ladies of today to hear, what advice that we would give them if we were able to give them advice. So I think that was very powerful. You know, I think that was a very powerful conversation. Hello, Anita. Thank you for coming in.
What up, Anita?
Thank you. You in my prayers, Anita. I hope everything is okay with you. Yeah, so I think those type of things are and you know, if we have more people having those conversations and not attacking the kid, the young adults. They're not kids anymore. They're young adults. So if we have more people willing to do that and not attack, be all on attack mode and telling them how this they are and that, and you know, we need to stop doing that, because see what that's going to do is make them continue to do that even worse, or be even worse. You know what I mean? You got somebody that's always, that's just like if you in a relationship and you have and you know you're in a relationship and you want a relationship, you want trust, you want you to be able to trust your partner, and you want your partner to be able to trust you. So if you have a partner on this side that's always saying, oh, you're cheating, you doing this, you doing that, this, that, and other, when it what that makes that partner do is say, you steady saying I'm doing it, this, that, and other, I might as well go out there and do it. And that's the same thing with the kids. When you're always jumping down their neck and saying what they do and how they, and they're not this and they're not that, and attacking them, then that's going to make them go out there to do it even more. They're going to make them go out there and do worse things. I really strongly feel that. Thank you, Anita. Oh, you're welcome, Anita. Yeah, I know, Anita. I hope you feel a little better. I know that's gonna take time. Cause I tell you, when I lost my granny, I felt like I lost my whole world. You know, I really did. She was a really really special lady. So I can imagine how you feel it, and I'm sorry you having to go through that, you and your family. So you are definitely in my prayers, and I hope all this is not too hard to bear, because I know the dark place I went to when all that happened with my granny. I went to a dark place, and we you so I pray that that doesn't happen. I pray that you can it's not too hard for you to bear. Yeah, but we was talking about the we was talking about the conversation we were having on Words Live last night, Anita. Um, girls, the transition from a girl to a woman, and also giving the young ladies um, uh, insight on what we've, a little advice, so to speak. You know what I mean? And we were also talking about the next panel he's going to have with the men, and how we need to reach the young men that of today. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be a wonderful panel too. If we get uh, some strong men up there uh, that's willing to put all the bull behind aside and have a meaningful conversation. Because you get, I don't know why, but a lot of places that I've been listening to, and you get men together, then it becomes something that it shouldn't become. We have to learn to have an opinion, uh, because everybody have their own opinion about things. So we have to learn to be able to have a conversation and be open to other people's opinions, and being able to sustain yourself enough to let the next person talk and get out what they need to talk about, because two people can't talk at the same time. My granny used to say all the time, we can sing together, but we can't talk together, okay? Oh yes, we have to pray for our youth. Yes, we definitely do. These are conversations we have in the mentor group I was in. This is how we connect with the youth.
Mental.
When I say I got over 360, 26 topics, that the top of that's good word, and we need that. When I was before I came to where I am now. When I was in Illinois, you know, I was going to this youth place, and you know, you have to reach kids in any way you can, but you have to reach them in uh, to be able to keep their attention. So I used to go up there and like do like little dance sessions and with them, or um, little different activities and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And they enjoyed stuff like that. You know, they really enjoyed those things. So when you have someone that's positive, that they can confide in, that makes things so much easier, so much better with the youth, I think. And I think that's why we back when we were growing up and things like that, we had a lot of those things. We had a lot of those places that we can go, you know, and not be on the street. And now it's nothing for these young people to do. It's really nothing for them to do now. And that's why they're lashing out. They trying to figure out stuff in their head. What can I go out there and do? I'm bored. What can I do? You know what I'm saying? So they go out there and get themselves in trouble. You know, we need those type of places and things needs to open back up for these children. Hi, Sassy. Thank you for coming in. It says hello, chat in the bushes. Thank you for being here. Uh, we just having a little conversation. That's all. I had a little coffee and had me a little breakfast this morning, and so we just talking. I know my husband reaches kids in the streets because he comes from the streets. Yes, that's what I was just telling Word, Anita. You know, we need people up there that's, because we need people that's been out there and transition from that life to where they are now in a positive way. We need positive men on that panel that then went through things but overcame what they were going through and changed themselves for the better. You know what I mean? I I don't dance. I do the rock away, lean back. Hey GJ, thank you for coming in. Is that what I can do? The rock away. uh, when I was a younger, my dad wasn't in my life and life much. Church and family helped me learn everything and the strength and serve and goals to want to be a police officer one day. That was my motivation yet today. Yeah, it's real vital for our young guys to have someone, even if it's not their dad that's in their life. They still need that male role model. They really do. They really knew they need. I say that, but I was a single mother and I raised my son. But you know what? I was basically raised around three brothers, so I was able to still raise my son in that way with it not needing a man around. Okay, so I knew when to be hard. I knew when to be soft. You know what I mean? Because I was raised around three older brothers. But some people don't. Some women, some single mothers don't have that, and they don't know. You know what I mean? So and it's a lot of things that I used to do with the kids because my kids, when I was teaching my kids, I taught my kids everything. I didn't let my kids go out in the street and learn all this stuff that was going on. I taught them. I would dress y'all. I would dress up in different stuff and give them scenarios of things that goes on in life. And I lived in the streets of Chicago, so I knew a lot. I knew a lot of things. I've experienced a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things. So I put all that stuff all that street life and all that stuff. I put all those things in scenarios, and I taught my children. Because it's better for you to teach them. This truck on by y'all. It's better for you to teach them than for them to go out in the street and be taught the wrong way.
Yep.
We have to stop thinking, oh, I can't. Don't. I can't. I'm not gonna say that to my kid. I'm not gonna this. My kids knew. I did scenarios about drugs, alcohol, peer pressure. Um, if they was in certain if they found themselves in certain situations or this that I went
With
through
drugs and
it
everything.
all with my kids, and I made it fun for them. They thought that was fun. You know what I mean? Yeah, stimulating their mind. That's what you have to do with kids. You have to keep their mind stimulated. So you have to do things to reach them. It's just like when you. It's just like your toddler, and they go to school. Most of the time, when you're teaching your toddler the ABCs, is you're not gonna say A, B. They made it into a song. They made it into a song for a reason. ABCDE. They made it into the song for a reason to keep the toddler's mind
Going.
going,
Yeah.
because that's the way toddlers learn. They learn with fun. They learn with music. They learn with different things like that. It's the same thing with the young adults. They need to see those things, and I taught my kids that. I didn't care that sometimes they be laughing like, "Mom, why you doing that? You crazy?" No, no, you come over here and show me what you would do, and I you know like do little things with them, and they enjoyed that. They tell me right now today, like, "Mom, we are so glad you did that with us. I'm going to do those things with my kids because that's how I learn now. That's how I learn. Yes, I go out there and my son told me, he said, yeah, I went out there and it was situations that I got myself into, but at the end of the day, that was in the back of my mind where you said, hmm, I thought about some of the things you used to say to me or things we used to do, and that made me think twice about what I was about to do or what I was going to get myself into. So those things do work. When you find something that works, keep doing it. I've been listening for a little while, but when you had said something about dancing, that brought me in. Yeah, GJ. It's nothing about it's nothing about me, but it's all God. But I can talk to girls because I'm all tatted, so they listen because they know my heart is real. Yes, it's a lot of different things, Anita, that brings the young to us. You know what I mean? It can be our energy, it can be the way we carry ourselves, this, that, and the other, and that's good. We need that. We need that. I'm glad. King, I'm glad you let someone home. Yes, I'm glad he did too because he's a really good person, Anita. Let me see. I'm catching up on the chat, y'all. Oh yeah, Anita. We put this makeshift this makeshift net up here so the bugs won't get to us. I got this net from what is that, Timu, and we just put it up there. If you see how it's put up there, you be like, "Girl, that's a hot mess," but it's helping. Um, Song by Fat Joe, Remy Ma, and Terror Squad. um, Clap along if oh in the room. Okay, I used to be broken until I found God. Yes, Anita. I was the same way. Like, I started looking for God when I was a little girl. you know, and uh, I started going to different places. I've been to Baptist church. I've been to Pentecostal church. I've been to um, Catholic, Christian. I've been to um, Jehovah Witness. I've been to so many different places because I was trying to find my way. I was trying to find my niche on how I wanted to
Hey, Mother Twins.
to bring God into my life. So I did all those things. I studied with all those people to get to understand it, and I found that every single outlet that I went to that I went to and studied with, the outcome of it all is they're all the same. You're not gonna get really difference from it. It may be worded different in a way, like the Bibles and things like that. The different books that they use and this, that, and other, but it all is the same. Like it means the same. It's the same thing, and um, is I don't so that when I started doing that, I never understood like why is it so separated then if everything if all of it is the same and it's the same message and it's the same things that you're getting. Why what made them make so many different um religions and things like that? So you definitely got to find God when you're thank you for coming in, Mother Twins. I see you. I was just commenting to hi Val. Um, you know I didn't understand why they had so many different ways of teaching and ways of doing things and this that and another when it's all when it all boiled down it's all the same. You know what I mean? So when I was in my dark place and going through some of those things, Anita, I had to bring God more and more and more and more and get a deeper and deeper and deeper relationship with Him in order to come out of the darkness that I was in. So um, that's something we we have to do when those things are happening because when you're in that dark place, it spirits I people don't understand this that spirituality spirits and things like that, those things are so real. That energy and stuff like that is so real, and it will take hold of you if you don't have uh god bless you, if you don't have a higher power to bring you out of some of those them deep dark places. I'm telling you, it's bad. A lot of songs were conscious today for the youth, but yet they love them kid kind of songs too because they want to dance and beats. And, yeah, kids, the youth, 'cause everybody love music. I can't just say the youth because I know I love me some music. Law of attraction. Yes, Anita, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted. Yes, you're absolutely right, Val, and he will bring you out of there. He'll bring you out of that dark place. He definitely will. Yes, hey Mother Twin, thank you for coming in. Hey, she's speaking with everyone in the chat. Uh, let me see. Like that song I had just put into the chat here. What they saying? And oh, okay, y'all talking about the music. Yeah, so you definitely it was a whole lot of days that I prayed and I'm Lord, bring me out of this is what I'm in. I don't know what's going on, and I needed to come out of that dark place. I had to I had to stay prayed up so I'd never go back into that dark place, you know because it's it, it's easy to get into it just like that. It's very hard to get out if you're not strong enough and if you don't have the Lord by your side. It is so hard to get out of it because the evil will suck you in so deep. and everybody's speaking to each other. Yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to that conversation, that panel word. I'm definitely waiting for that because I'm very curious about some of the information and some of the things that men will bring to the table, um,
Hey, what's up, King Morgan?
in a man's
Happy
perspective.
Friday.
Thank you for coming in, King Morgan. They got some spirits in the music today. Yeah, it's a lot of different energies and a whole lot of different things, GJ. It definitely is. It definitely is. You have to be careful in around some people. Some people can bring negative energy to you. So you have to be mindful who you letting around you, who you letting in your circle, who you letting in your life, who you letting in your house. You definitely do. Yeah, but I'm gonna turn the camera. I'm gonna still talk, y'all. I'm gonna turn my camera off for a second. Yeah, but you have to be careful with what you hear and what you see. You definitely do, Anita. And if you do wind up hearing it or being around it, you kind of gotta protect yourself. I say all the time, Lord, cover me, cover me, because you have to. You know, uh, people don't. Some people are not believers, but I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer because I know my testimony. You know what I mean? I know the things that I've been through, and the Lord brought me out of it. You know, and everybody have their own way of serving the Lord and their own um you know religions and things like that. So I don't judge any of them because in reality, who's to say what's the right one except for God? That's the way I feel about it. Who's to say which one is the right one except for God? When it's Judgment Day and you get up there and He say, um, um, "Well, why did you do this and why did you do that?" You gotta have a reason,
Yep. A reason. Yep.
because you don't know. You never know. Yeah, I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm not gonna give that person any respect because of what they look, who they serve, what they do, how they feel about, um, the universe and things like that. Though that's not for me to say. That's for the Lord to say.
Yep. It doesn't matter what gender they
That
are,
I'm not the judge. At the end of the day, it's only one of those.
what sexual preference. It doesn't matter.
It's only one of those. One
Yep.
second, you. I'm not the judge of any of that. So I can't say people. I can't say who is right, who is wrong. But I do know if I do feel like if you know that you teaching something to a mass group of people, and you know that you're doing it in the wrong way in your heart, and you're doing it, then I feel like that's going to be paid for. You know, I feel like that's going to be paid for. So if you're misleading people, then you have to pay for that. You know, definitely have to. I feel like you definitely have to pay for that when you're misleading. and when you're misleading on purpose. You know what I mean? Because some people can mislead and they don't know they're misleading because they really feel like what they doing and what they're saying is real. But if you know you're misleading, that's different. That's totally different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's real hot, mother twins. Yeah, I definitely feel like if you misleading on purpose, then you have to be you got to be held accountable for that. You definitely have to be held accountable. So, but I think these are going to be some great topics and things like that to discuss because they definitely need to be discussed. They definitely need to be discussed. Everything I say, you know, everything I say from me, from my heart, the things that, you know, from my perspective or from my what I feel and things like that, or what I experienced or what I've been through. That's all I can speak on. I can't speak on things that I haven't experienced. I can't speak on things that I haven't been through myself or been in around that situation or whatever. So I can only speak on what I know. And I wouldn't, and I like I tell my son all the time. He was like, "Well, mom, woo up this that," asking me questions, and I tell him if I don't know, I tell him, you know what, baby, I don't know that, but let mama, go and see, and I'll get back to you. You know what I'm saying? Let me go read up on it or get some kind of education from it, and then I can tell you. You know, I don't have a problem with not knowing because there's always room to learn. There's always room to grow. There's always room to learn and grow. And don't feel bad about if you're not savvy in certain areas. You know, because everyone's not going to be savvy in the same areas. It's just not going to happen. Most things that people do, like a mechanic, uh, if you're a gardener and you try and go and work on that car that mechanic is working on, guess what? That car ain't gonna get fixed. Okay, and just like if that garden need to be something done to, and you a mechanic and you don't know nothing about gardening, you gonna mess that garden up. Okay, it just is what it is. Let me get. Yeah, it's definitely hot, GJ. So you have to speak on what you know and not mislead. If you don't know, don't 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 portray like you do, because at the end of the day, and you're misleading. That's not gonna be. That's not good. That ain't good at all. I have no problem with saying I sure don't know what you're talking about, but
Yo, what's up, Ace?
I
How
can
you
tell
doing?
you. I can definitely tell you what I know. Good morning. Hey Ace, how you doing? It's afternoon now, but thank you for coming in. Go. Is are you on my name over there on that tablet? Oh, okay. I was gonna say go see you.
Let's see if I look.
That car scared me. Um, so you definitely gotta
Go see if what, baby.
you definitely have to be aware of what you're teaching and what people what you're putting out there. That's a good example of what Anita just said. Like you have to think you have to really know what you out there listening to, what you out there learning. You have to do research search for yourself sometimes. Like don't just take somebody's word for it. Do your own research. Sometimes you got to do that so you know you're not being misled.
GJ said,
Do
do you
do I
teach?
teach? I taught my children, GJ. I taught my children.
That's a compliment. You should start teaching. For real. We're gonna do a teaching session one day.
I'm
For
more of
sure.
a I'm more of a I'm more of a realist. I'm a realist. I don't sugarcoat and all that, and I talk about um things that's real. You can have real people and you can have fake people. You know, I've always been a realist. I want to be real in everything that I do and how I do things that I say. You know, everybody's not going to gravitate to that, but a lot of people will. You know, and so that's just me. You know, mostly people that I've reached in my life, um, being who I am, are young people. You know, and I'm good with that. Yes, we definitely need to be real, Anita, because what when the when you being fake, that eventually comes out. It eventually comes to light. What's in the dark definitely comes to the light. Because see what that does is when you're being fake and those things come to light. Hold on, there's nothing going on. If you're being fake and those things come to light, and people start questioning you on the things that you're being fake about, and you're not able to um, bring those things to the surface, then they're looking at you like, well, I thought you was this, and I thought you was that. You got to be who you are. You have to be who you are, and bring out what you know. You know who you are of who you are. I have no problem. I have no problem with being able to go to, but I can go to books, and if I wanna sit and speak and be you know um, intellectual or inspirational. There's so many different things you can read to bring those situations and all that stuff to light. It's a lot. I can sit there and do that. I've done essays, plenty of essays. It's nothing to go into a book and jot down some things and topics and things like that, and speak on them in that type of in that you know with on that type of basis or whatever. But uh, when things are coming from just coming from you, or what you feel, what you know, what you experience, then there's no book you can go to find that. There's no book you can go to find that, because that's you. Ain't no two people the same. Ain't no two people the same. Yeah, I'm still in these YouTube streets, Kay. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I said I was gonna try to I have to I have to start doing this, K, because I'm trying to get my watch hours up and things like that. And I see this is the outlet you have to go to get those numbers up. So I have to be on out here, girl. It was good talking. I gotta go. I hope everyone yes, have a great day, Anita. Um, Stay positive. You're in my prayers. It's hard, but it's hard, but day by day, as time go by, it gets a little easier. That's all I can say about that. It gets a little easier, but it takes time. I bet when everybody was in grammar school, teachers had to say something to them at some point more than one time to for in order for them to understand and learn. Yes, everybody learn differently, GJ. Everybody learn differently. If that's why you know when the kids going to school, you have to be aware of if your kids are learning what's going on, because no two kids are the same. One may learn just like that, and the other one may not. You know what I'm saying? You may have to put a little bit more effort and time into the other one. You know, every child. That's why I feel like these school systems they need to have that type of outlet for kids that feel like they're struggling. Don't leave them behind. You know, don't leave them behind. Let them get somebody in there that can give them that more time that they need to be able to learn that. If it take them a little longer than the, one of the other kids, then don't just say, oh well, they don't know, they're just a lost cause and all this, and just give up on them. No, you can't give up on them because every child is different. They everybody learn differently. I say it now and again. Ain't that what a teacher do, Ricky? Right. That's what they're there for. When they sitting there and they give those kids those papers to sit there and do, or just sit there and do this paper and this, that, and the other. Okay, don't just sit at your desk looking at your phone or looking at your nails. Go over there and help one of the kids that need a little bit more help. That's what you're there for. You're supposed to be there to teach them. You can't always just write something on the board or just give a child a book and say, okay, this is what you're gonna do. Some of them kids need help. That's what they're in school for.
The front of their bumper already messed up. They still running stop
That's what
signs.
that's what they that's what their job is, to teach. And if your job is to teach, that's what you need to do. Even if you have to give a little bit individual time with each student, you know, because everybody don't learn the same. Everybody don't comprehend the same. Right. It is. If you say something, if you have to say something one time to one person, and you have to say something 3 or 4 times to another person, then don't get upset. Say it 3 or 4 more times so that person can get it. Okay, back is done. What word we to do?
He was editing.
Oh, editing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know how that could be word. That editing be something else. You'd be like, oh, did I forget something? You have to go all the way back, and then you gotta watch it all the way through. Make sure you didn't leave nothing that you didn't want to leave. Oh my goodness, it's just a process. You've been and watched the video about 3 4 times before you done. They say they don't have that type of time to teach each student because they have 25 to, right, they have 25 to 30 students, Letitia, so they need to put somebody else in there. If you can't do it all yourself, then put someone else in there that can do it. They act like they don't have the funding to bring more teachers in and this, that, and the other. But yeah, y'all can make room for to bring somebody else in to help those students. I believe that you can bring more people into these classrooms to help these children. You know,
I know. When I was in school, I
and
needed
and you
much
know
help.
and you know they say, oh, we leave it to the parents when they get home. In reality, some of the parents may not even know as much as the children. That's why you're a teacher. That's why you went to school to teach. Their parents didn't go to school to teach. Otherwise, they wouldn't be sending them to school. They'll be at home, being homeschooled. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a teacher for a reason. You're a teacher for a reason. Do your job. I was making a thumbnail, but I animated it or created it 12 second video to get thumbnail. I put it in the Discord before I. Oh, okay, okay, word. I don't know. Y'all hear that car?
That's the
I
same
don't.
car.
I don't know about
Brandon.
this new math. It's ridiculous. Oh, Letitia, that math is something else. And I know these kids definitely need help with that because math can be. I mean, in the beginning, you get right through the the basic math, but then when you get to all this stuff that they coming up with now and all these different things, it gets harder and harder. You be like, what is that? How is that gonna help me in my life? I used to look at that math and I'd be like, how is this gonna help me in my life? How? But you know, they definitely need to get more. They definitely need to, at least if you have 20 or 30 students, at least have two teachers in there in one classroom, so they can get to each student, so they can help. You have enough time in a day for two people to be in there and to get to those students to make sure they know what they're doing, because most of these, I remember when I was in high school, I when I used to go to those math classes, I used to be like, and most of the teachers in high school, only thing they would do is you come in, you sit down, and they would be jotting stuff down on the board, just all type of stuff, all type of stuff. They'll never stand there and tell you how to do it, this, that, and the other. They just jot it down up there, and they expect you to know. How do you teach that way? That's just like that's looking like I'm looking at a language that I don't know if you're not actually teaching, or give them something to open the book up to this page and do this. If you haven't taught me how to do it, how am I supposed to do it?
Hello,
I'm about
Willis.
to. Hi, realist. Thank you for coming in. I'm about to sign up. I can get right before the night. Getting right. Oh, he's still singing. The system is missing our funds in these public schools to push their agendas. They won't get my little. I know. That's crazy. That's crazy, Letitia. They definitely need to change this stuff up. They definitely need to change this stuff up, because if they don't have a parent at home that know how to do that stuff, how that's why a lot of kids wind up dropping out, wind up not going to school or trying to miss school, be missing school when tests come up and things like that, because they like, I'm not going to take a test and I don't even know what I'm doing. They feel some type of way, getting bad grades and stuff. You can't show me no kid that wants to get bad grades. I've never seen one that wants to get bad grades. They're getting bad grades because they don't know. Help them. That's what they're asking for. They're asking for help. And once they get it, it's fun to them. If you don't know something, it's not gonna be fun to you. You know, this government's destroyed millions of dollars. Yes, they do, but they don't never have funding for the things that the funding needs to be there for, and that's crazy to me. Every time you turn around, they got funding for this, that, and the other, but they don't have funding for the things that's needed. That's needed. And they need to, we it's I don't know, I that's just the way I feel about these school systems, because I really feel like they need to do better. They really need to do better. That's why we're losing a lot of our youth. We're losing a lot of our youth because they they don't know what's going on. They just sitting in a place where, you know uh, and they don't want to ask for help because they don't want to feel like they dumb, or feel like they're ignorant, feel like they don't know nothing. They don't want they don't want to be teased and laughed at because that's usually what happens. You let somebody you get you call them up to the front of the class to do something and they don't know how to do it and they get laughed at and they get bullied.
Your avatar's not there. That's weird.
I don't understand all that math. Who who's doing math? You know I done figured out ideas and answers. So I guess I'm reading your I guess give another to try whatever it's time. Yeah, but no, I wasn't when I got to with all that geometry and all that other stuff. That stuff started getting difficult for me. But I did it. You know, I started to figure it out. But I had to go to tutoring classes to figure it out. That's why I say they need a little more help. The kids need a little more help. And if all the bullying and things like that wouldn't be going on in the school, then they wouldn't be afraid to ask for help. They don't, you I used to see when I was going to school, I used to see the teacher call out people to read, and then call out somebody that didn't know how to read as quick or as fast as the next person, and they got teased. They got picked on and things like that. Don't pick on them and all that. Just somebody help them. That's all they need. They just need a little help. Yeah, I was in your GJ. I told you I was in your live yesterday when I was on Think, but that was D Truth's live I was in. They got the 1,000 subs, but I was in your live when you tried was when you was trying to do that game, and I was like I was trying to figure it out with you. I'm like, what kind of game is this? I was actually trying to figure it out with you, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, you know what? I don't even know what this is. I was reading when you was bringing up the rules and all that other stuff. I was like, he didn't lost me. How do you do that game, Letitia? Because GJ was putting he was putting numbers up there, trying to put numbers up there and everything. And when I first got on there, I was like, ain't this a puzzle game? And then he started putting the little numbers and stuff up there. I'm like, hold on. I think I'm this the wrong game or something. But I originally thought it was a puzzle game. There you go, GJ. Letitia know how to play that game. Cause you had me lost. You was putting numbers up there and all that. I was like, what kind of game is this? But yeah, we definitely need to. They definitely need, things definitely need to be get better for our children. They definitely need to get better. Some people done got to the point where they just want to homeschool their kids though, because they're not learning what they need to know in school. They not bringing them up to their full potential. They're not. At least the ones that that can't get it that quick, they just leaving them behind. And you know what? It makes me mad that they that some years ago they started that thing where the kids had to take the test in order to go to the next grade. Why are you giving them a test to go to the next grade? Their grades that they got in the school year. I liked it that when it was like that, when you actually got you actually got graded for the things that you were doing, and you got passed to the next level. Then they started doing the tests, and then it was, oh, you have to pass this test in order to. But most of the things that's on that test, some of these teachers didn't even teach the kids. So they're setting them up for failure. It's in my okay. Yeah, they start setting them up for failure. How you gonna give kids a random test to say, oh, this is how you're gonna get to the next grade, when some of the stuff that's in the test they were not even taught in the classroom.
Hmm. That's right.
That makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
So you were setting them up for failure. So we definitely have to like if your kids are in school, you know, sometimes we have to get our kids out their own books. You know, you buy your books, some books yourself, and teach them some things, and you know, even if it's uh, uh, a little while on weekends when they're off and y'all home together and things like that. You know, we have to teach our kids ourselves too. You know, y'all can learn together. If you don't know it, y'all can learn together. Read books together. Do 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 you know, things together. Yes, that's it's true. Risen, they have to do stuff like that because otherwise they're just being set up for failure. That's what I feel. They're being set up for failure. Because how you gonna put a test in front of me that we never discussed? How? And I used to tell them teachers, I'm like, excuse me, you didn't go over this part. What this part of this test? Is it something I'm supposed to be reading to get the answers for for this test? Neff, I was homeschooled when I returned to the UK because I couldn't find a place in school that cannot in uh that until I found a place. Yeah, it's sometimes parents want to homeschool their children because especially if they feel like they're not getting up to their full potential in school. Just got one first grade circulated for homeschooling again in September after Labor Day. Wait a minute, let me read that again. I just got my first grade calculus for the little one. Oh, that's good, Letitia. See, that's sometimes we got to do that because I think if you want your child to reach his full potential, you got to, because these teachers act like they don't have time. That's your job, but you're acting like you don't have time um, to do what you need to do. If you see a child asking for help, don't just say, "Oh, just do your work. Just sit down and do your work." No, I'm asking you for help. Excuse me. Like what? You know what? Them crosswords and exercise scramble. Oh, you still talking about that game, GJ? Did Letitia help you out? Cause you had me, you had me like, what is this? And I kept looking at the top of your screen, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is saying a puzzle, crossword puzzle. So why is he talking about numbers? So is it a number game and and a word puzzle? He's excited to start first grade. I love what my babies are. So, yes, that's good, Letitia. You know, because uh, kids be like that. They be like, I want to go to school. I want to go to school. They enjoy that. It's just when they go, we got to make sure they be, you know, nowadays you got to make sure they being treated right. Make sure they ain't being. It's so much stuff that our kids got to go through in these schools sometimes. I used to, you know, when I was going to school, that was one of my pet peeves to see a bully. Oh my goodness, that used to make me so mad. And you know what? I always gravitated to the person that was being bullied. I don't know why. I've always gravitated to the person that was being bullied because once I gravitate to you and you being bullied, guess what? Samara from Chicago, she didn't play, so I was like, "You gonna be getting bullied? Just hang with me. You ain't gonna get bullied no more." I couldn't stand bullies. I need to go actual school because I am. Yeah, you did need the interaction. It's good to get that interaction, Riz. It's good to get that interaction. Sometimes parents can't homeschool their kids too. Every parent don't every parent don't have the same knowledge and stuff to be able to homeschool their children. So Neff, my little one, is homeschooled though. He never stepped foot in a public. Oh yeah. So so now Letitia, now he's gonna go to a regular school now, or are you just gonna continue to homeschool him? I am in college. I mean, like, are you gonna homeschool him, your child, forever, like until they're out of school, or are you gonna let them go? Like Riz just said, he had to get the interaction with other people, with interaction with other people. Are you gonna ever go let him or uh, go and do that? That's why I am. Oh right. Oh okay, okay. You do the curriculum online. Which is how you going to? Yeah, that's what I was asking, Riz. Are you do you ever want your child to go to public school, like as they're getting older, like high school and things like that? Ooh, ooh, that bug just came flying. If that net wasn't up there, it looked like it would have flew right in my face. I'd have had a fit. Yeah, do you ever tend to let your child go to public school? I mean, like when they get in high school, or if they want to start going to public school once they get older, Letitia? I think, yeah. So me, what did I miss anything? Uh, did everybody drop links? Oh, could you drop Letitia's link for GJ, please?
Sure.
Um, could one of y'all? Yeah, I'm gonna have him to drop Letitia's link right now, GJ. Yeah. So we we all gotta be. It's this was a good some good conversation today. Um, we have a lot to look forward to because we got different people going. We got different people coming up with really great topics that needs to be discussed. So we need to hear that. We need to try to get that shared out, guys. So we do have some young people. I will really love to see uh, us be able to find some of those young people and have a live with them and get their perspective of some things. Get 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 some information, um, some of their experiences and why they feel some of the ways they do and things like that. We also need to um, come up with something like that because um, it would be very insightful to hear some of their points, hear some of their grievances and points and things that they're going through to be able to reach other because most of the time you have a certain age range of children or young adults. Um, they all listen to the same musics and have some of the same interests and things like that. So it would be real nice to be able to get some of them on a panel and be able to hear how they feel, hear some of their experiences, hear why they feel they're doing some of the things that they're doing. That would be very interesting. And I don't know which communities or YouTube communities I need to go to put something like that together. But I think that would be very interesting. I think that would be very much needed in all these things that we're uh, uh, trying to bring to the table and these some of these discussions that we're having um, these days. Very good discussions because they are. And um, I think we all should try to come together and do something like that. And and I want that to happen, but I don't want um, the young adults to come and be attacked in any way or judged or any of that. We have to not do that. Otherwise, they're not going to come. So we have to find a way to make sure everyone is being respectful and everyone is respecting it. Some older people feel like because they're older that a child needs to stay in their place. No, that's not what we're doing. They're young adults and they have their own feelings and mindsets too. They're not. I don't want them to be there to be attacked. I want them to be there to be able to discuss their feelings and things like that. My husband takes him with him to basketball workout to be around other children. Oh, that's good. That's good. So he's already getting the interaction that he needs weekends. Yes, that's real good, Letitia. So I don't know how many people. I hope if everybody would hit the like button, I would really appreciate it. Maybe um, share us out. You know, any new subscribers, thank y'all for coming. Anyone in the bushes, thank y'all for coming. I appreciate any type of support that's here and everything. And like I said, I wanna maybe we can all discuss. Maybe you guys know um, some young adults that we can speak to um, or get something like that together because I think that would be very interesting having the having the girls to women talk and then the boys to men talk and then actually having some of our young adults, girls and guys, young adults, to come and tell us some of the ways they feel and how some of the ways they feel and why they do some of the things they do without being attacked. There's a church going by, yeah. Usually I'll keep stuff like that to myself, but until I do it. Usually I'll keep stuff like that to myself until I do it. Hold on, y'all.
That you got to plan beforehand, so you can
Um,
chop.
usually I would keep something like that to myself and just do it. I don't know. Just a firm believer in um, not speaking on something before I do it. But I think that'd be very interesting, and I think I'm speaking on it because I don't know a lot of young adults on this app. I've seen a few, here and there, but I'm sure some of you know young adults that's on here and things like that that we can speak to be able to get on a panel like that. But it has to be respectful and it has to be where these young adults are not being attacked because we need to bring that awareness because usually younger adults gravitate to younger adults. So um, I think that would definitely bring uh, bring the conversations and things that we need for that. So with that being said, y'all, it's getting hotter and hotter out here. Let me see what the word saying. The key is to understand that their youth they go do whatever they want. Truly present the information. Just leave it at that. My channel major audience and young people 18 to 25. Oh, that's good, Letitia. I want to start making a mentoring channel, but I'm only one in the village. I'm willing to. Yeah, I'm going to keep uh, making sure reach the young future. Yes, misguided. Understand. Yeah. So, um, yeah, that's you know, I know they're gonna the young adults are gonna do what they want, but they're supposed to. They're young adults. They're not children anymore. That's the point of not attacking them and judging them when they are when we if we do get them to do something like that. It's not going to be a good thing if they're being attacked because they're young adults and they're going to defend themselves. And then the older people are going to feel like they're being disrespected. We don't need that type of energy. We need to bring all positive energy because everybody has their own opinion. Everybody's been through their own struggles. Everybody's been dealing with their own things, and it is what it is, and it should be respect. You got to give respect to receive respect, and if everything stays respectful, then we should be able to get something like that done, and that's just what it is.
James said, "Hey, baby."
Hey James, thank you for coming in. So we definitely gotta do that. Yes, I know where you do have a lot of different things uh, over there that you're trying to do, and it's gotta be it's good to have one outlet, but we need more outlets. We need a lot of different outlets. We need it coming um, from a lot of different places, a lot of different areas. Like Letitia said, her audience is 18 to 25, so that's an outlet right there. We get to speak with some of those young adults to be able to do some things like that. And if they're on her channel, then they're gravitating to her. So we need to be able to say, okay, we're going to go to Letitia's page and we're going to do this, or some of the other people that has young adults in their have young adults in their channels. We can bring up conversations and things like that, um, and say, oh well, I have that on my channel and this that. But if you don't have the audience already, then you really don't have that on your channel. So we definitely have um, to be aware that if somebody already have that outlet, then we need to use that outlet. It's everybody's still going to be seen and be heard, and then once things get to a point where everyone is of one accord, then all the all those people will come over to you. But if they feel what you're saying, or um, your energy and things like that. But in the meantime, we need to talk to people that already have those type of people on their page. Is what I'm saying. Um, Right. It got to be something that if Letitia already have them, then you can go over to her page or somebody else's page that already have that. Because most of the time, when somebody is uh, uh, comfortable in a spot, that's where they want to be. So they will come in. So they will be able to come in and hear you. You know, and then as it gradually goes, then some of those people will gravitate toward you. People are just hitting me up on network. That's why I'm here. So yeah, we need to definitely do that. It's getting harder and harder, y'all. It's getting sticky. Okay, your girl getting sticky. But I really enjoy everyone coming in today, and you know and everything. I don't know. We need to respect each other's channels, regardless. Either way, we need to respect each other's chats. We need to respect each other's channel, and do respect is given where you give it. You know what I mean? So if it's when we go to each other's channel and do different things, then we have to be respectful. Period. So uh, hopefully we can get some things done. But I guess that'll be for another day. Talk in the background or talk amongst each other. I know most of you probably talk to each other than just on YouTube, but I have to hear hear it by ear or through Discord. So um, whenever it's ready, I would love to hear that. I would love to see something like that. And with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank y'all each and every one of y'all for coming. Um, thank each and every one of y'all for coming, and I really appreciate y'all. And with that being said,
I'm over here sweating like a dog, y'all. But make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, turn the notification bell. You will never miss an upload coming from us, baby. Yes, us, baby. And hey, make sure y'all tell somebody y'all love them, and make sure yes, you, baby. Never let nobody tell you, yes, you,
hey,
that
you
you
ain't
ain't somebody.
somebody. I
And
love you
we out of here,
guys.
coach. Skrr. Love you, baby.
He all sweaty, y'all. Bye,
All
y'all.
right. All right. Peace.